Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Calmly anticipates. Nice must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
And he shoots! Goal! Clermont! An act of charity gratefully received. Clermont breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Nice ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle. And can he finish it? It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Vertu really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ndombele, forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice haven't lost any of their last 5 games on the road. Moved on forwards. Vertu. Real chance! Diop. And that's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. And the shot's on here. There's the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clermont find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Referee's given a throw. Ndombele is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Flings in a cross. He's there to head it! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Takes a shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Diop.
And a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Nice are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He can run onto that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, and the danger is averted. Clermont half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. The referee's awarded a free kick. Diop! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Diop. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Clermont, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, they can break here. Spread out to the left.
Diop.
Nice can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Extravagant effort! Oh, didn't catch it right. Moved on forwards. Kramaric. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Kramaric. Out for a throw. Banega. Chance! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nice making another change here. Tries to get it clear. Crossed in again. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's really well manoeuvred. And he has been fouled there. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Banega. It's a chance, surely! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Banega. Oh, perfectly met. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
Clermont really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ndombele cuts it out. Diop. It's run loose here. Boga. He's shifting through the... Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor. Banega. Oh, this is a great position. Banega. That has been knocked clear. And it's going to be another corner. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is through here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Clermont. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he can do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender too. And he'll defend that 18-yard box with all he's got.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Vertu. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that's an excellent interception. Clermont were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, they can break here. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hakimi. Out to the right. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's the header! Danger averted for now. And a cross. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Anthony Lopez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Clermont are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Shot at goal! And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vertu. So it is still 0-0. La ball. Great chance! Goal! Clermont! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Great defending, strong and determined. Laborde! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. And it's Hakimi. Whips in across. Real chance! And one more try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Clermont really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that has been cleared. And he's heaved it away. Could move up a gear here. Excellent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Laborde is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Laborde. Can he finish? Searching pass he's played there. Clearly not happy with that. Botman. Vertu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Clermont leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for a shot! Clears it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted. Clermont coming off the back of a ruthless and comprehensive win. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Vertu, and the shot! Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's a good-looking delivery. Gets good distance on it. Vertu is officially at the very top of this team. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Nantes really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
wins the duel this time. Laborde looking understandably energised after his goal. Now that's well seen too. That's a throw.
Clermont surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And they can counter here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Danger averted for now.
Clermont clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Clermont, so not long to go. Surely now they can start to dream of Europe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Takes a shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Coquelin. Baco. Coquelin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Clermont are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Diatta. Mayulu. Vanderson, gently done. And it's Vanderson. Wins the duel this time. Renan Lodi. Great chance! Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Kamara. And Sufati. Caio Henrique. Kamara. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Diatta. Diatta's cross. Clears it away. Good take, and is he in? And Sufati.
Monaco, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hit into the middle. And the finish! Mawisa is there and he can get that clear. That has been knocked clear. Vetu. It carries far too far and out of play. Vanderson. Mayulu. Mayulu forwards and with intent. Camera played out towards the right wing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. Turns and goes back. Well read, nice interception. Renan Lodi. Diatta. Monaco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's been played through. Could be danger here. Can he finish? Deftly away. Mayulu. Ansu Fati. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Diatta. Mayulu. Diatta. Gets a good foot in there. Diatta has got himself a free kick.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And that has found him in acres of space. And he's well positioned here. Vetu. He's free, he has got space. Oh, smashing header! Kamara. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Clermont clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Diatta. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a decent chance! He's scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clermont have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Face to face, and he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they've got rid. Shot a goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pogba. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Kamara. Gets a foot in here. Diatta. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle.
Monaco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hakimi. Well timed, excellent interception. Ansu Fati, played out wide. Caio Henrique. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crossed in again. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Hakimi. He's big chance! Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caio Henrique is there, and he can get that clear. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Clermont are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Diatta. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's the chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pogba. Monaco.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Mawissa. And it's played forward. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pogba. Diatta. He's charged for a shot! And the counter is on. Two minutes to be added on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And now the breakaway. He's big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two.
I think you have to admire.
And that's it. Clermont have maximised their home advantage. The job may be only half done, but at least they know that progress is well and truly in their own hands. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoy a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack and players willing to try.